It's one-on-one. We've got 5 fans here to back their club's greatest players, and it's up to their biggest rivals to decide the winner. Let's go. First round, boys, we've got Dev versus Bradz. And the first matchup is Wayne Rooney versus Sergio Aguero.
Wow, this couldn't be easy. This couldn't
Wow,
be
the confidence
easier.
Bradz already, yeah?
You know what? I'm going to let him start off.
Oh, that's very cute. Well, I'm going to talk about Wayne Rooney. We're going to talk about the highest goal scorer in Manchester United history, one of the highest goal scorers in Premier League history, one of the best players in Premier League history across multiple positions. Where do you fit him in? I mean, it's your choice. He'll do whatever job you want. Was he one of the best players for England? Yes, he was. A great hope at a certain age of about 18, 19 years old.
If we're talking about player for player, most complete, then maybe I will give it to Rooney. Maybe, yeah? But if we're talking about striker, the best striker the Premier League has ever seen.
So
hold on. I think that's what we're trying to debate here.
Wait, so overall player?
Oh, what, overall player?
No. Bradz, have you read the brief, mate? What's going on here, brother?
But more complete doesn't mean better player.
I'm just saying, the more complete meal is the more nutritious, better meal.
How do we win football games here?
By the goals that Rooney scores. He
By
scored
the goals,
more than
right?
Aguero.
By the goals, right?
You know he scored more than Aguero.
He actually only scored 1 more in the Premier League.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's played over 500 games.
Because he played in
Aguero's
multiple
played
positions.
275
In
games
one position.
and got 24 goals less.
In one position.
How is that possible?
In one position.
Yeah,
Just
but how's
straight
that
up
possible?
top and that's it. Rooney played off the left. Rooney played with the 2.
He's actually 4th in the assist list as well in the Premier League. There you go.
Okay.
Where's Aguero?
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you know what else
What about a golden boot? Has Rooney ever got one?
You know
no.
what Aguero's not
But my
gonna do?
goat has.
Your goat has.
Yes.
Do you know he's got the most Premier League hat-tricks as well, Aguero?
There you go.
Yeah, very cute.
You can keep adding
Good stuff.
Aguero is a monster.
Most Premier League titles, most goals in the Premier League, most everything.
So where is it? Where is the golden boot? Put it on the table
Where's the
right
Champions
now.
League trophy? Put that on the table right now. And I want to say, where was your GOAT? Yeah, when he was 16. He was at Independiente, very cute little club. And my guy was in the Premier League just duppying up Arsenal.
Who's got the
but
most
just remember-
iconic moment in Premier League history?
What, like the overhead kick? And the overhead kick against you? Listen, you can have your little near post against Paddy Kenny, bless him. But the nice little overhead
why is
kick.
Paddy Kenny getting
Listen,
shots?
like the
What's he
nice
done?
little overhead kick against you at the East End of the Premier League in Manchester United. I think that's lit.
Sorry,
What's a bigger
Rooney
moment,
could
though?
never
What's-
make a moment like that.
What's a bigger moment?
Are you crazy?
I'll be
QPR,
real.
of course
They
it
can
is.
have the bigger
That's the
moment.
most
They can have the bigger
iconic
moment.
Premier
I was
League
gonna say,
moment
Dave,
ever.
They can have
It's
the
a
bigger
tough one to
moment.
battle, that
But
one.
yeah, you know what's even harder? The Champions League trophies.
Oh.
The European medals. You know, even the domestic medals, the European
Is that
medals.
fair, though, to do like trophies
It's
versus
not.
the
It
individual
is
player?
when
It's
they've
not.
had such a massive impact on that trophy. We don't win that without Rooney. Rooney won the Premier League when he played the majority of his games in a deeper role.
Give him the versatile deal, man. Give him that. Well done, man.
Final statements from both of you. Let's go start with you, Bradz.
He's got a better goal to game ratio. Aguero's got the most iconic moment. He's got every trophy apart from the Champions League, like golden boots. You just name it all. He's got everything.
Well, he doesn't have everything. We've got more goals, we've got more European medals, we've got more domestic medals, we've got more of everything. More goals in the Premier League, more goals for Manchester United. He's arguably the best player in Manchester United's history, and Manchester United's history is bigger than theirs. So I'm going to go with Wayne Rooney. My God.
There we go. All right, that's your final statements. Now we're going to go to a vote. Raise your green paddle for this side and raise your red paddle for this side.
I don't need to look. Go on. Red. Yeah. Good stuff.
Unanimous. There you go. Let's start with you, Nathan.
Rooney had a bigger impact. I suffered as a Liverpool fan. I hated Rooney, but he had a bigger impact.
Nice. Charlie?
I think Rooney's one of the most underrated and underappreciated players in Premier League history. You can add Champions League debut hat-trick, 18 years old against Fenerbahce. He's just born for the big stage.
And finally, Jack.
I think what I need to say is that Rooney scored from the halfway line before Aguero's career started and after his career ended. So you know what I mean? He's had it from young and after while he was killing the Barca. So yeah, come on, wise up.
There we go. Unanimous. Wayne Rooney is your winner.
Yes. Come on, come on.
Go on, clap. Go on, Bradz, mate. Get involved, mate. Get involved. Get involved, Bradz. Come on. All right. Who wants to call out who? Who's on smoke? Who's on what?
Call me out, man. I got Henri. I'm here for anyone.
Yeah, you know what? Call him up.
Do you want Wayne Rooney versus Henri? Boys, we have got Arsenal's Thierry Henry versus Man United's Wayne Rooney. Now, Dev is absolutely bricking it. So, do you want to start? Yeah.
Lower the
most
tone, bro.
nervous yes
Lower the
I've
tone.
heard.
Nah,
It's right.
I've got asthma. We're making fun of asthma now. Thierry Henry was a great player. Of course he was.
Thanks for that, mate.
We're debating who's greater over a longer period of time. And when you're looking at that, you have to realise, because this is just a thing with Arsenal, he had to leave you to go and get the thing he wanted, the Champions League trophy. Rooney dragged us kicking and screaming to go and get there. And Henry, when he got to Arsenal, he wasn't the finished article. He had to go and get there. I'd say probably about 3 or 4 seasons he was there.
3 or 4.
Whereas Rooney was over about 6 or 7. And from the moment he got there, he was killing it. Debut hat-trick in the Champions League. I know you don't know much about the Champions League as Arsenal. But Rooney, overall in his career, if we're talking looking like pound for pound in a career, you have to look at Rooney, who scored more goals, who did everything, and did it at an earlier age than what Henry did.
Shock, Rooney scored more goals in 433 more games. I'm not surprised by that. If we're talking about 3 or 4 years, I seem to remember Henry coming in from the left, Superboy, Starboy. It took him about 6 to 8 months to get going. Then boom, best player in the world. I don't know anyone that could compete with him in that 02 to 05 era. We could talk about golden boots, 3 golden boots.
Yeah.
We can talk about that. Wayne Rooney, how many again was it?
Again, but you're talking about completeness.
No, I was just
again.
asking how many
But you're
golden
talking
boots.
about completeness.
Why deflection? I'm just asking about golden boots.
It's not deflection. I'm going back to your point that you're trying to now deflect.
Okay, no, let me just answer my
Wayne
one.
Rooney over you. Completeness is because he can play in more than one. Like you can play in maybe 2 positions. Thierry can play in more than 2 positions. Rooney can play in about 4, and he did play in 4.
Yeah, but why do I care if Rooney can play DM when we got the best striker in the world?
He didn't play DM.
Or the centre midfield, attacking
Exactly.
midfielder.
He was an
He's a
eight.
dictator.
But what I
Everton.
got-
Let's not forget that as well.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
Okay, bro,
And
let's
even
talk about individual performances as well. Henry would take the ball from the left to the right to the middle, all over the pitch, taking man on. Jamie Carragher. Ask Jamie Carragher how he feels about Thierry Henry right now.
I don't need to ask Jamie Carragher.
You don't need to ask
That makes
Jamie
me feel
Carragher.
more confident about
That makes
Wayne
you feel
Rooney, I'll
more
be very
confident.
honest. That makes me feel more confident
About Wayne Rooney?
Yes.
Why
Bro,
do you
ask
feel more
anyone
confident?
about Wayne Rooney and they will say that he was one of the best players of
why-
all time. Like Cristiano. Thierry absolutely was. But again, you're talking about a period of when? You said 02 to 05, 03, 05. What
His
about
prime.
06 to 08? The time when he left you lot to go and get the thing that he wanted because he didn't really want to stay there. He knew you weren't going to win it, so he was like, calm, I'm going to dip. Rooney went and dragged us kicking and screaming to go and get there.
Rooney kicking and screaming, and he really wanted to bring Man United to the top. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he did.
So why did he try to leave to go to Chelsea? Why did he put a transfer request in?
Oh, Dev, what are you saying to that, mate?
If your team sold Cristiano Ronaldo and bought Gabriel Obertan, Michael Owen, and Antonio
this has
Valencia,
nothing to do
you'd
with
be pretty
Rooney.
pissed off too. He left you for the better looking person at prom.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, cool. Rooney's got an over 10, 12 year career, and also, and he's got a what?
5-6 years?
How many Premier League titles?
2.
No. Cute.
Yeah.
So we have about 5 or 6. Bro, Henry left you. And I can see it in your eyes. That hurts. But
Yeah.
Rooney stayed with us and he became a club
You know the
legend.
best thing? He came
You're-
back. Because he knew where home was.
We
He
all
came
saw
back.
the
He
we all
scored
saw the
against
Leeds
Leeds,
game.
and he scored.
Yeah, we
against
all saw the
Leeds,
Leeds
and then
game.
dipped
It
again.
was cute. And he dipped again.
Hey, he was on loan. He was on loan.
left you to
He was on loan. He was on loan.
Okay, we're going to go to a vote, boys. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah, I tried, man. I love Thierry Henry.
Bro, I didn't have to talk, bro. I was just letting
I
you
love
let
him
you
so
rattle
much,
yourself.
man.
All right, clean sweep for Henry. Nathan, why'd you vote for Henry?
Thierry Henry, when he came in the Premier League, he dragged Arsenal to those titles as well. He was part of the Invincibles and everything. Rooney came into Man United when Man United were Manchester United. They were a global force already, so I'm going Henry.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, when he come in, he's inspired a generation of people to play football. He's the best Premier League player of all time. So yeah, he's got to be Henry.
Bradz.
I just think Arsenal missed out a crucial point
Go on.
Henry.
What was it?
The 2020, you said Rooney is a more complete player, but Henry's got the most goals and assists in the season. Broke both, so...
There you go.
He didn't say that.
For next time. There you go. That is it. So, Henry wins that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a big one. Frank Lampard versus Steven Gerrard. The big battle. Who wants to go first?
I'll let Chelsea go first.
Oh, is he scared, Charlie?
He's obviously waiting for what I'm going to say, and he's buying himself a little bit more time. I'm happy to step in first.
Go on then.
Frank Lampard, second in a Ballon d'Or. I don't remember Steven Gerrard coming second in the Ballon d'Or, potentially, maybe not. Steven Gerrard, yes, goals from midfield, but was he getting consistently 20 goals per season from midfield year in, year out over a period of 10 seasons? No, he wasn't. Was he single-handedly winning games for Liverpool? Yes, he was. Frank Lampard also single-handedly winning games for Chelsea. We've got Champions League final goals, we've got FA Cup final goals, we've got Premier League titles. I know Steven Gerrard wouldn't know about that when he slipped over and gave it to Demba Ba.
Chelsea fans love to bring up Steven Gerrard's slip. It's like a trophy for them. They don't bring up the Champions League win in 2012, not the 2021 Champions League win, not even the Premier Leagues. It's always Steven Gerrard. They've even got a song about it.
It's a great
Up in
song.
Stamford Bridge.
It's a great song.
Anfield, and that's all they do is sing about Steven Gerrard. That's all we hear.
To be fair, he did come out and said that it was his worst moment in his career.
Yeah,
It probably was his worst moment, but it's Chelsea's best moment in their whole history.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hang on a
No,
second.
we're not whoa in anything. That's the truth right there.
All right, he's obviously given some good points there about Lampard. Let's talk Steven Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard came into an awful Liverpool team, right? I remember watching him coming in. I think Roy Evans was probably in charge in the 90s, and he dragged our team through hell. And let's talk about 2005 first, the Champions League final. 3-0 down at half-time. Who revitalises our team at half-time? Who brings us back into the game?
Greatest comeback ever?
Greatest comeback ever. Steven Gerrard brings us back. 1 year later, FA Cup final against West Ham, 2-0 down. We looked down and out. Who brings us back into the game? Steven Gerrard. He picked us up. He picked the whole city up and dragged us over the line in cup finals.
Who was more of a joy to watch, Lampard or Gerrard?
I don't know. I think it's pretty even in terms of you just looking at an eye test. Like, I could just sit here and lie and say, Lampard miles better on the eye test, but
I think they were
I've been
really
a bit
similar.
They were similar. Really,
They couldn't play together in England either.
Yeah.
Really, good day. Like, that's what everyone said. They couldn't play together. They were just so
Who's
similar.
the reason they couldn't play together?
Probably Lampard.
No, of course, of course it was. Yeah,
And
Lampard's fault.
the reason why I said that was I knew his answer was going to be.
Yeah, it was Lampard's
So
fault,
that was the reason why they were not very good for England. Brilliant way to end our debate. Another great debate. We're now going to go to the votes. So, on this side, raise your green paddle, or for this side, raise your red paddle. Let's go. Ooh. 2-1. Much closer. Right. Jack, let's start with you.
You know what? I actually think they're both brilliant players, but that song about him slipping, I still repeat it in my head. So you know what? You can have my vote.
Don't get me started on Arsenal, right?
We still sing it like every week.
Dave, what are you saying?
Well, I feel bad for both of them because, you know, they haven't got the best English midfielder. Obviously, we've got that. Big up Scholesy. I do like a more completeness, a more well-rounded game. And I think Gerrard is we're splitting hairs, but I think he's a more well-rounded player than Lampard. But also, the teams that he came into, Gerrard had some horrendous teams. Probably the worst team to win a Champions League, and they did it, and they're not doing it without him.
Bradz.
I'm going with Frank. I don't know. You won me over with that highest goal scorer for Chelsea as a midfielder. That's incredible. That's ridiculous. It's Frank for me.
There you go. Your winner is Frank Lampard. There you go. Sorry, Nathan. You tried, man. You tried.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Cristiano Ronaldo versus Mohamed Salah. Let's go, Dev. Come on. In the hot seat. All right. Who wants to start us off?
Right, so we've got Mohamed Salah. Let's start with this one. What he's done every single season, he has absolutely ripped up the Premier League consistently. Now, how long was Ronaldo in the Premier League?
4 or 5 years.
Okay, and what do people remember Ronaldo as? What team do they remember him as? Man United or Real Madrid?
Maybe the World Player of the Year winner at Manchester United, 42 goals from the wing position.
When you think of Cristiano Ronaldo, what do you think of? Do you think of Man United or do you think of Real Madrid?
No, we're talking about the players, and what I want to say is like we're talking.
I like how he swerved.
He's trying.
Let's all just relax a little bit.
Just answer the question.
Let's have some parliamentary procedure here.
Answer the question.
Now, wait.
what we got to talk-
I'm going to call it. No, answer the question. No, I want you to answer the question right now.
Does he get anywhere without Manchester United?
No, hey, stop it. Hey, answer the question.
Does he?
Real Madrid or Man United?
Overall.
All right, that answers the question. All right, carry on, Dev.
At Manchester United, he was the World Player of the Year. He was the best player in the world. He won the Champions League. We can argue with the similar level of trophies, by the way, in terms of Champions League and Premier League. So this is about the player itself. 42 goals from the wing position. Ruud van Nistelrooy was there. He kicked him out of the club. You know how good you have to be to kick Ruud van Nistelrooy, my favourite player at Manchester United, out of the football club. Cristiano Ronaldo could be the greatest player of all time. Where does Mohamed Salah get on that list?
Ronaldo could be, but unfortunately Lionel Messi is around, so
that's where
he's going to be the greatest.
I'll be up there.
He's going to be the greatest.
Where we putting
He's
Salah?
going to be the greatest. But Ronaldo become the greatest at Real Madrid,
but where
not
we
Manchester United.
No, World Player of the Year at Manchester United. So he's up there. So we agree he's
Okay,
there.
so
where's Salah?
So Salah, when we bought Salah, everyone was like, 35 million? What are you spending on Mo Salah? He become the greatest Premier League player of all time, or in the argument of being the greatest Premier League player of all time.
It's being silly now.
Hey, boys,
being silly now.
I'm going to get the card out.
Get the card out. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I'll take the yellow card.
No, but
tactical foul.
To be
it's fine. It's fine.
To be fair, like I hear what you're saying in terms of like he became more of a finished article at Liverpool. No one really expected what he became. Cristiano Ronaldo was an 18-year-old pimply kid with bad teeth with noodle hair that came to Manchester United at the age of 17, gave him the number 7 shirt when it meant something, and then he becomes one of the greatest players of all time. So if you're talking about a development story, I don't think there's many in world football history better than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm glad
at
Man
Manchester
United gave him good teeth. That's a really good thing that happened.
No, he gave himself good
That was
teeth.
excellent.
They gave him a dentist.
think.
Do we talk about Mo Salah's hairline, or is that too far?
I'm really glad that they gave him good teeth. And,
I'm glad they sent him to Turkey as well, mate.
Let's get back to the football, boys. So let's bring it back to the football, yeah?
Like, if you're talking about the type of player as well, Mo Salah going on the right, cutting on the left, very, very good. Ronaldo played on the right, played on the left, even played up top, and he was brilliant in all of them. He was at a time in his career the best player in the position in all three.
I'm not debating that he's one of the best players in the world, but what I'm saying is that if Ballon d'Or back then, I think was a lot easier to win than it would have been now.
Ooh. Wait, boys. Is that a second? Is that a second
yellow.
yellow?
Second
Is that a second yellow?
No. Let me finish.
Let him land.
Because these days, everyone, like 6 months, I've said probably January, February 2025, everyone was saying that, oh, Mo Salah, he's going to win the Ballon d'Or, Then we get knocked out of Champions League and it's like, oh, he's not going to win it anymore.
Just win it then.
But isn't that the point?
No, but it should be about the individual player and their performances instead of just winning the trophy. You're missing
Nathan,
the
I'm
point.
so sorry, brother, but I feel like that was bad, man.
No.
I
I can't believe that.
Your red
This is
card,
what
you're
it feels
done,
like
yeah.
to be Premier League champions. Everyone's against
Oh,
you.
here it is.
Boys, I think that's a great way to end that one. We're going to go for a vote. So put up your green paddle for this side or your red paddle for this side.
Ding, ding, ding.
That is unanimous. Red, Ronaldo. But Jack, why?
I don't think it's a question. I mean, we have arguably the second greatest player of all time versus Mohamed Salah, who probably couldn't lace Bukayo Saka's boots right now.
Oh!
I'm going offset
Wow.
over that one.
Wow.
Bring him in. Sit him down.
My next matchup.
Sit him down.
Wow. Okay, Jack, I like that a lot. Right, Charlie.
Well, it's Ronaldo, isn't it? I don't even say anything else. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Same as me. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't argue
I had
with
to
that.
fight though, didn't I?
Cristiano Ronaldo is your winner.
Yeah.
Right. Who wants next? Who's up for it?
Chelsea, let's run it back.
Whoa!
It's London. It's London.
Charlie, he's called you out. Right. We have got Eden Hazard versus Mesut Ozil.
Let's straight off. I want to ask you a question. Do you know what the number 29 means?
What, Kai Havertz?
No, I'm just asking. Do you know what the number 29 means? That's the number of Premier League games Eden Hazard went without scoring a goal. And you want to put him in the conversation with the greatest 10 of
Wow.
all time.
What?
20.
Greatest 10 of all time.
Greatest 10 of all time.
Greatest 10. No,
Are they getting their bookings out already?
no, get out the window.
No,
Sit down out the window. Book me.
It's
Book me.
yellow already.
Do you want to put
It's
you want it,
outrageous.
yeah?
Yeah, it's
There you go, mate.
outrageous,
There you go.
He's asking for
Name
it,
take.
mate.
He's asking for it.
let's
He's
see.
asking for it. I'll give it you, mate.
Real Madrid, league winner. And he came as the best 10 to play for Arsenal.
Well, he was better than Dennis Bergkamp, was he, for Arsenal?
For Arsenal?
Yeah.
No. But they played in different eras.
Best 10s? Oh.
Has Eden Hazard ever had more assists in a league season than Mesut Ozil has?
I don't have the numbers.
Don't know. I'll let you know he hasn't.
You tell me. You
know.
wanted to tell me, so you tell me.
I'll let you know he hasn't.
Yeah,
So
let me know,
obviously Mesut Ozil only second to the greatest Premier League player of all time, Thierry Henry, who hit 20. Ozil's there at 19. Do you know who Ozil was playing with at these times?
Please tell me.
Olivier Giroud, Yaya Sanogo, Joel Campbell.
Ballers.
This is the team.
Put
This
respect on their
is the
names,
team he
yeah.
was surrounded by. Let's talk about Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, Cesc Fabregas, all these amazing players.
That's Fabregas, yeah.
Great player. Great player. I'm not bitter. We got Ozil.
I'll just start with Baku in that final. I don't need to say anything
Well,
about
he went
that.
there. He went
They
there.
went to Baku.
Correct, against Stefan Lichtsteiner.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So he's mudded you in a European final.
Mudded
We'll
Stefan
start with
Lichtsteiner,
that. Okay, was Mesut Ozil ever the best player in the Premier League?
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
Yes.
Eden Hazard, for probably 3 or 4 seasons, the best player in the Premier League. Winning all the individual honours going. Obviously, no golden boot, but winning individual honours going. Single-handedly winning goals. Do you remember? Oh, let me just remind you. Do you remember when he dribbled through your team, sat Coquelin on his arse and made it in the Wenger 1,000th game?
Do you know that
6-1?
name
Do
you
remember
just
that?
said? Francis Coquelin.
Do you
Ozil's
remember
out
that?
here battling against
Was that-
Kante and Matic. We've got
six-
Francis Coquelin sitting behind him.
Was that-
What do you want him to do?
What was that? Well, that's not my problem. What was that? 6-1 in Wenger's 1,000th game, and Coquelin got sat in his arse by Hazard.
Yeah, correct.
Wait, Charlie's going in right now.
I want to know how a player of that ability, that was supposedly the best player for 3 or 4 years in a row,
was.
went 29 league games without scoring a goal.
Answer,
Well, I
Charlie.
don't have the answer for that. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It was
How could-
unfortunate, yeah.
Why am I saying it's unfortunate? Oh, there's no rhyme or reason. It was just a tough
It
season,
was
really.
just unfortunate, wasn't it? It was a tough season for him.
You see, when you're a
Yeah, at least he's honest,
when
yeah.
you're a real superstar, you don't have them tough seasons. You just put assists in with Joel
But we
Campbell
talk
and you
about
win.
real
Oi, Buzz.
superstars. Real superstars win Premier Leagues, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do real superstars win European trophies? Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. The real superstars make themselves the best player in the Premier League? Yeah, they do. So your real superstar was obviously lacking in several departments.
Ozil was in a team and put up more assists than Eden Hazard. His job was to create goals.
And that's fine.
And he
but-
did it more than Hazard.
Yeah. My point is, though, his output wasn't the best, but
Correct.
he would still single-handedly win games with Chelsea, and he was still, despite the players we had around, he was still our best
So
player.
you'd say his output wasn't great and he won games with Chelsea because he was getting bailed out by
wasn't getting bailed out,
Diego
though.
Costa,
No,
Cesc
he was-
Fabregas, N'Golo Kante.
There's no bailing
I
out.
feel like it's a good time to wrap this up. Right. Raise your green paddle for this side. Raise your red paddle for this side.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Nathan.
Eden Hazard, mate, he was unplayable at times in the Premier League. When I think of Mesut Ozil, I think of the white of Real Madrid and I think of the World Cup. I don't think of him dragging Arsenal, you know.
Did end up
Wait, he scored
trophy
against
out.
Ludo Goretz, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think of Ludo Goretz away?
Yeah, do you remember that?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I
How did you
changed,
forget,
sorry.
mate?
Coldest moments in Premier League.
Yeah, Ludo Goretz away.
Also, Bayern Munich also ended our trophy drought, but no.
Bayern
Your turn.
Munich, 10-2.
It's your turn.
Right, okay. Wow, it's all kicking off right now. Right, Dev.
But I just think Hazard, for a period of time, was the best player in the Premier League. And I think, he won more, he did everything that he needed to do, and he dunked on Arsenal a few times. So I've got to give it to Eden.
All right, Bradz.
Eden Hazard, the way the Premier League defenders talked about him in public, it looked like they genuinely had fear of him. And so, yeah, Eden Hazard, man, he's different.
There you go. Unanimous. Eden Hazard is your winner. Right, who's on what? Who wants it? Who wants it next?
I want someone at Arsenal over there.
Oh, wow, Bradz, you're calling it Arsenal, yeah?
Let's go.
We've got Thierry Henry versus Kevin De Bruyne. Now, boys, Dev, you right, mate?
What's funny? What's funny?
What's funny? Hey, what's funny, Bradz?
You know what? Let me
nothing
know. Let
funny.
me know
What's
what's funny.
funny?
Go on, Bradz. Tell me what's funny.
This man came in, this beautiful ginger man. He came into the Premier League after being called a Chelsea reject.
Oh, yeah, facts.
He came in and proved everyone wrong. He has become the greatest Premier League player ever. He's got the goals. He's got the technique. He's got the finishing. He's got the passing. If you want to talk about passing as well, there
Goals,
has
technique,
not
and
been a
finishing.
better passer in the world, better than KDB, apart from Lionel Messi.
Yeah, but you just said goals, technique, and finishing when talking about Kevin De Bruyne and an
Yep.
argument against Thierry Henry.
Yeah, but
I'll let
I'm
you
saying,
change
no,
that,
I'm just
but
saying
carry
he's
on.
got that as well. He's got that. Yeah, of
Okay.
course, Henry's a striker. We know that. Yeah.
Do you know what he also is? Assist record holder for the Premier League.
Yeah, so is De Bruyne.
Exactly.
He meets
So
him there.
he did De Bruyne's job as well as scoring 25, 30 league goals.
Let's
this season.
not talk about Sterling in that season because De Bruyne could have been on 30 if it wasn't for him.
That's not.
But-
That's not. That's
he
not
better than
unreasonable.
Sterling now?
Why?
No, I love Sterling. Sterling's amazing. But I'm saying that season he had like 10 sitters where he
Right.
could have.
So he could have got way more, right?
De Bruyne's job is to create and assist goals. He couldn't do it better than Thierry Henry in a 10-year period. Won 2 Premier Leagues, competed, top goal scorer, got 3 golden boots, assist record. I had kids walking down the street, me and my friends outside, long sleeve gloves on. I'm talking about impact culturally. You're talking about De Bruyne's this, De Bruyne's that. I don't know anyone outside that goes, yeah, I want to be Kevin De Bruyne. Everyone was growing up on the playground.
Because the only reason because of that is because he plays for Man City. People have got this hatred for Man City. I don't know what it is, but that's the only reason
Well, so you feel
KDB
like he doesn't
isn't
get-
hold on
know
his
what it is.
pedestal.
Hold on, so you don't think he gets the respect because he played for Man City?
Of course not. If he played for Real Madrid, he'll be seen as the best midfielder of all time.
Could Kevin De Bruyne do what he was doing in this era back in Henry's era?
Oh my, could he do what he was doing? Are you crazy? De Bruyne will get double his stats in that era. Double,
What,
bro.
40 goals, 40 assists?
Bro, they'll put him on trial for being a witch because of the way he calls the ball and pass. They'll be like, what is this? Who is this?
The wizardry, yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
will
I
do
give
that.
it 190 minutes against Vieira before he's off injured again. You know, like the
Oh
Champions League
my.
final when he cried and went off injured, and yeah, you know what I mean. We're talking about the all-time greats, the invincible Thierry Henry.
So let's put our achievements on the table.
Yeah,
then.
let's go there, let's go
put
there.
our achievements on the table.
Let's go for it. How many
Where's the
Premier Leagues has
Champions
De
League?
Bruyne won?
Where's Thierry's Champions League?
In his Barca shirt at home.
Has he has he ever won 4 in a row? I don't think
No,
so.
he's not. Has De Bruyne ever gone invincible?
Has Thierry ever been a Centurion? 100 points?
No.
Never done.
It's like a tennis match, just go back.
Which one is harder? Invincible or Centurions?
You know
Let's be
what?
realistic here.
You know what? Liverpool nearly got to there, but I don't think any other team is going to
Because
go
of
invincible.
us. That's why they didn't go invincible. Because of
Why?
Man City and De Bruyne.
Let's go, Bradz. Next with Bradz.
When you spend 1.8 billion pounds of oil money, what do you
But
expect to win?
forget the money. Like the achievements on the pitch.
Yeah.
He's achieved all that.
He also played with Sergio Aguero, etc. Stayed in the league for 10 years, spending 1.4
And who did
billion.
Henry play with? You were just naming it.
Hey, facts.
Vieira.
£1 million
Facts.
players.
Facts.
£1 million players.
You say 1 million, but that's inflation, bro.
Oh,
That's
oh.
back in the day. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. 1 million back then. Now it's like what?
That's an inflation.
I'm battling the Prime Minister here. What about inflation?
Right, we're gonna go to the vote. You nervous at all, Jack?
Shaking.
I don't get nervous, but I get a bit shaky. Right. Raise your green paddle for this side. Raise your red paddle for this side. Oh, Nathan. One red paddle, but sadly, Henry is still the winner. But let's go, Nathan, why?
When it's all said and done, and we look back at Henry now, because he's not played, 20 years, whatever, for Arsenal. He's still my GOAT. He's still the best, in my opinion.
So why is your paddle red?
Yeah.
But I'm looking to the future a little bit. In 20 years' time, I think we'll look back at the Centurions, 4 in a row, trebles, and we'll look at Kevin De Bruyne in the same light as we do as Thierry.
So you feel it's a bit of a nostalgia bias
so I
right now?
think it's nostalgia at the moment, but Henry is still my GOAT and always has been since I was little.
But you voted for De Bruyne, yeah?
But
nice.
I'll tell Thierry that.
All right, cool. Boys, Dev.
I mean, KDB's not even the best ginger player to play in the Premier League.
Oh my
We've
goodness.
got that.
Who's that?
The ginger ninja Paul Scholes.
Oh.
Any day of the week.
Steve
So-
Sidwell, mate. No,
Charlie?
he's done well. Tough task. Henry is the greatest. I'd even argue that David Silva's is better playing than Kevin De Bruyne.
Ooh, wow.
City.
That's another debate for another day.
It's another debate for another day. But yeah, just Henry. Brad's made some good points, but you can't go against Thierry.
All right. Well, there you go. Thierry Henry is your winner.